Yes, people, welcome back to the Red Zone. I'm AJ, and this is all your Manchester United sports, entertainment, and news updates. This is your match reaction video for yesterday's Carabao Cup final between our Manchester United and Newcastle United. It finished Manchester United 2, Newcastle United 0. And you know what we have to say, right? Champions, ole, ole, ole. It's been a long time coming, 6 years wait for a trophy. All the talk before the game from the Newcastle fans, they were going to slap us 4-0, this, that and the other. Dan Burns was going to be doing another dance. So for the Newcastle fans, for Dan Burns, this one's for you, mate. Whatever you want to call that, we call it a winner's dance. Do you know what I mean? Let's do a rock voice impression. Finally, a trophy has come back to Old Trafford. Just a bit of jokes, you know. High spirits, man, good feelings. Back to winning trophies, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, 5-6 years since the last trophy. This is number 6 in the League Cup. Just the whole direction we're going, it's just, you know what I mean? You can't even describe it in words after where we've been for the last, how many years, the way the club's been run, the managers we've been through, the way the players have been, the leaks, the disappointments, all of that to where we are now. It's just a mad feeling, you know what I'm saying? And long may this continue. What can we say? Yeah, like ETH, you know what I'm saying? Eric Ten Hag, what he's done in the space of time, what's it been since August? He took six months, something like that, around that, where he's taken the team from to where they are now. The mentality he's instilled in them, the play that he's got on playing, the fight and desire, the togetherness. Just wouldn't have thought it at the start of the season, do you know what I'm saying? Where some people say we're in a title race, but regardless, we're up there in the league. We're comfortably challenging for the top 4. We've just won a trophy. We're in the last 16 of the Europa League, and we are in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? The only English team to still be fighting in all 4 competitions. And that's all down to Eric Ten Hag. So all you have to do is just applaud the man for what he's doing. And you honestly have to say, I've said it a few times now, he's the best manager we've had. And I can tell that within the short space of time since we've had Sir Alex Ferguson, and that ain't even no cap. Like, the way he's galvanised the whole club as a whole, do you know what I mean, including the fan base and that, it's just another level. Yeah, the game itself, like, I don't think you'll be hearing too many people talk about the game itself. You're just going to be hearing about what it means to win and just how happy everyone is, do you know what I'm saying? But the game itself was a final, do you know what I'm saying? Like, at the start it was shaky from both teams. This is, do you know what I mean? A bit like as if they were nervous. Obviously Newcastle hadn't been there for 50 odd years. Well, they ain't won a trophy for 50 odd years. The disappointments we've had, and obviously the short space of time we've had to build this team and squad. Yeah, just a mad one, really. But then obviously within like 10-15 minutes we've kicked it up a couple of gears, and obviously we scored the first goal. Casemiro, absolute bullet header from Roberto Carlos, his left foot cross, pinpoint. What can we say? We call him Roberto Carlos because he's one of the best left backs in the world right now. And to be fair, we've got a few players that are like that. Casemiro, how he's not the best CDM in the world, I don't know. For me, he's clear. In the Premier League, you had people saying Partey, this, that and the other. Now, obviously, Arsenal are doing well in the league, but Partey ain't no Casemiro. He don't do what Casemiro does. Yesterday, do you know what I'm saying? Man sets us on the way, scoring the goal. Bear in mind what he's doing in the middle of the park. Bear in mind what he's doing with the defence, helping out Delo at right back. making last-ditch tackles before the centre-backs. Like, he's on another planet. On another planet. And I said it before, you used to think he's at Real Madrid and it's the whole team, this, that and the other, but he's got to be good because of what they've won. But you just don't see it week in and week out. And now we're seeing it week in and week out. The man's just on another planet completely, do you know what I'm saying? The second goal we got as well in the short space of time, obviously goes down as an own goal officially, but we all know that it came from Rashford pressing, Rashford running, Rashford taking the shot. Not to mention Weghorst involved. That's what Weghorst does, drops off and pops the 1-2s. But yeah, Rashford, he deserved it, do you know what I'm saying? Whether it goes down as a final goal for him or not, just the form he's in, where he's come back from, his headspace, his play from 12 months ago, it's just good to see for him, and we're glad for him. Few players like that, do you know what I'm saying? Jadon Sancho as well. Yeah, but just to win, like I say, the game itself, and in the second half, like the game kind of the first half after them 2 goals, you just couldn't really see us losing the game, if we're being honest. You're thinking, this is going to be 3-4, something like that. Trickled through to half time. Second half, just more or less the same again, do you know what I mean? Newcastle never looked like scoring a goal at all. I think they had a pop shot from 30 yards that was quite close, that's about it. They just never troubled us. Ten Hag's plan worked perfectly. Do you know what I'm saying? They probably expected us to be probing and high pressing game, but it weren't like that. Ten Hag must have obviously took into consideration the fitness levels and obviously just knocking out Barcelona. And he's gone counter-attacking, and it's obviously worked. And Newcastle just were in the game, and we just saw the game out, do you know what I mean? Just controlled it comfortably, kept the pace how we wanted it. Arguably should have been 4 or 5 as well, because Weghorst had that left foot shot, which Karius tipped over the bar. And then towards the end, you had Bruno breaking through, and he could have slotted Sancho in, but he decided to try and cut in and shoot and missed. Realistically, he should have passed it, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. We're not going to knit and grit about things like that. Karius, before we move on from that second goal, man, I can't remember where it was. Someone put it up on Instagram about Karius is ready, this, that, and the other, and I had to comment underneath it, you know, and I said the only thing Karius is ready for is to fumble the bag again in a final, and that's exactly what he did on that second goal. Now, obviously, we know it took a deflection, but how he's just flapped it like that and it's gone clean through his 2 hands, shocking. Yeah, but we take it and we moved, you know what I'm saying? What else we got down here? Yeah, it's just good morale. That was the game, really. Like I say, not really too much to talk about. But winning trophies, it breeds that mentality. Do you know what I'm saying? All the players on that team now are winners, and they're going to take another step in confidence and hopefully up their game again after this. And that's what you needed. Do you know what I'm saying? You needed to get that first one on the board. ETH obviously done it in his first season, which is a mad thing. But obviously we can kick on now with this. Do you know what I'm saying? If people want to think we're in a title race or not, I'm not fully having that at the minute, even though we're up there. But this obviously can only breed more success and positivity going into games. You know what I'm saying? Europa League, knocked out Barcelona. This is why I actually predicted the 2-0 score before the game, and I just thought we'd keep Newcastle out, and I thought we'd win quite comfortably because the way we dealt with Barcelona over those 2 legs, do you know what I mean? Yeah, FA Cup as well, we see what happens there, but it's just going to breed confidence, and success breeds more success, and that's what we need at the club right now and going forward. Yeah, touch on that as well, what I did say a few videos back, and this just reiterates it for me. We will soon win a trophy under Erik ten Hag, and I'm positive of that. Just the type of manager he is. He's a genius of a manager. The way he's galvanised the team, and don't forget he ain't been fully backed yet. He's only had a short space of time. Wait till we have another 2 windows and he can add players that he actually wants in the squad. So yeah, for me, we're going to be Premier League champions again under Erik ten Hag. Whether that be next year, the year after, the year after that, I'm positive of that. I don't know what you guys think about that. You'll have to let me know. Yeah, Licha, Varane, best centre-back partnership in the Premier League anyway, arguably in the top 5 leagues. Dickheads like Jamie Carragher at the start of the season, Graham Souness absolutely shredding Licha, you know. I wouldn't want to play with him, he's only this, that and the other, he's going to get dominated. Still waiting for that shit to happen, boys. How stupid do you lot look now? For me, it's close between the two, you know, but for me, who's been a better defender than Lisandro Martinez in the Premier League this year? I'll wait. Just another outstanding performance, you know what I'm saying? The passion they've got for the game. He's just won a World Cup. Rafa Varane's a World Cup winner, multiple Champions League winner, as is Casemiro, and just the way that they show the passion and the fight and the desire. And even when we won and we were lifting the trophy, just you'd think these men ain't really won nothing, but that's what you need. Do you know what I'm saying? They're winners, they're born winners, and that's what they do. Yeah, David De Gea, we've got to give a mention to as well. Weren't really troubled yesterday, if we're being honest. But another clean sheet, 181 for the club. Clean past Peter Schmeichel now. Yeah, man, like we say, you take the good with De Gea. You have to take a bit of the bad with De Gea. Shot stopping, there's no one better than him in the world, and I'll confidently say that. But obviously then he slips up with the passing every now and again. But to become United's all-time clean sheet record holder, you have to take your hat off him and give him applause, you know what I mean? Erik ten Hag, you just gotta love the guys, you know what I'm saying? Let alone the celebrations, the way he was interacting with the players. I even saw him dancing with Licha and Anthony at the full-time whistle. You just don't see that too often, and that just means he's fully immersed in the club. And he even said it, he loves United, and this was the club for him, regardless of whether people told him that it's a tricky job to take, this, that and the other. He loves it, and we love him, do you know what I'm saying? Top manager, pure genius. And he even says we take 24, 48 hours to digest it, and we go again. We've got more trophies to try and win. We've got to try and get in that Champions League place. It's just that work ethic. As in early on in the season, lost the first 2 games. What did he do? Made the players run, I think it was either 11 or 13 kilometres, because that's what they were lacking on the pitch. And you know what he did? He did it with them. And that just sets a precedent in the whole club, like, yo, we're together, we do this together, but I demand respect and I demand your effort. Top manager, man. We're just lucky to have him. Yeah, he also said, people asking about whether there'll be a parade. He did say beforehand that we won't have a parade if we just win the League Cup, because winning a trophy at United is obviously a necessity. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a must do. And I love him for that. We must win trophies at United, and this is the kind of mentality we got to breed again. But he did say he might consider it if we win another trophy. But let me tell you, man, I'd go just for this one. But if we win 2 trophies this season and they put on a parade, anyone who's watching this, anyone who follows the Instagram or they live in Manchester or they're going to be in Manchester, just know AJ, Big V, the Red Zone will be there, believe me, because you can't take these things for granted. I used to sit there watching us win title after title and then just turn it off and just go about my business like, oh, we won the league again. It's not till you go through like the drought that we've been through and the struggles that we've been through that you realise how important it is and how good it is to win something. So, yo, I'm definitely going to celebrate with Manchester if they do that parade. So we might see you there, you never know. Let us know if you're going to go to the parade, if there is one. Yeah, so it's just good to be back, do you know what I'm saying? Winning trophies, the way we've been playing this season on the whole, just a wicked feel around the club, around the fan base. We've already gone clear past what I thought at the start of the season. I'm not 100% sure, but if I did say we'd get into the top 4, I said it would be a struggle, and it was only a hope to win a trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? And right now we're comfortably in the top 4. Some say in a title race, and we've just won a trophy. So anything else after this season is just pure bonus, you know. And you just have to big up the players and big up Ten Hag for that, and the coaching staff. Yeah, so that's about that. 2023 Carabao Cup champions, Man United. We're back on the road to winning, back on the road to success. Yeah, man, it's just a really good feeling, do you know what I'm saying? We go again, though, on Wednesday in the FA Cup against West Ham at Old Trafford. Yeah, maybe Ten Hag will rest some players because the last 7 days we've had, it's been crazy hectic. But like I say, we've already done. We've already surpassed what I thought we were going to do. So if we go even further in the FA Cup, it's just a pure bonus, you know what I mean? But I think he'll rest players. We'll see how that is. Hopefully we can win and go through. Yeah, and then we go to the big one on Sunday, Liverpool at Anfield. If we go and win there, it's just going to top the week off on the next level, especially after they got slapped 5-2 in Europe by Real Madrid. So that's Sunday. We'll have a match reaction video for you Thursday morning after the FA Cup game against West Ham. Yeah, so that's about that, guys. We got one comment to read today. NJC85, regular in the comment section, regular to the show. Big up yourself, brother, again. And he just wanted to reiterate and agree with what I said really on the Barcelona game about Fred, what he did to Frankie de Jong, marking him out the game, especially the second half. Definitely man of the match performance. But like I said, if you don't fully watch football properly and you're just watching it for goals, you won't understand that. But if you sat and watched what Fred was doing and how Frankie de Jong was just ghosted all game, you'll understand. So yeah, man, fully agree with you. Big up yourself, NJC85. Yeah, so that's about that, guys. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends, your family. We're trying to get up to 1K. Help us out with that. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you know when we've uploaded our most recent video. And also go and give us a follow on Instagram for just a load of daily content on there. That's at the bottom of the screen now, and the link is in the video description. And I want to say a big thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Also, remember, any shout outs you want, drop them in the comments. Let us know what you thought of the match and the video. We appreciate all the interaction we get. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Champion is champion is oh